Select your character.
Welcome back to Zenith Games Plays Sonic Adventure DX. In this episode, we're continuing Tails' story. So let's go.
Here it comes, Sonic.
I'm Tails. I really need a Chaos Emerald to fly my new airplane. But this frog came and grabbed the emerald with his mouth and ran away. I chased after the frog, and when I caught it, I got trapped in a mysterious ball of light. Where am I? So we already kind of did this in the last episode, so I'm going to cut to where we need to be. So we're back.
You finally got an emerald. You must hurry and finish the tornado.
Because we get to have so much fun and do the whole tornado thing again.
The time has come at last.
Yes, it has.
This new plane should work a lot better. I've ironed out most of the problems.
That's good because of the last one.
So, here it goes. Emeralds, do your stuff. Ready, Sonic? Here I come.
So this is the exciting part where we get to play through Sky Chase yet again. Because who doesn't love Sky Chase? So this is the part where I need to...
Clear for takeoff. Away we go.
This is the part where I need to tell you that this is one of 4 videos I'm uploading in the coming future that's going to be post-commentary because I had a little bit of an issue. I'll talk about it after this cutscene.
There you are, dead ahead, the egg carrier.
I wanna fly high.
There's Sonic. Sonic!
All right, Tails! Way to go! This plane's cool.
And we're off again. Woo!
Now what do you say we nail those guys?
You got it. Hang on.
Let's nail them. So you've already pretty much seen this footage in a previous episode, so I've got no problem talking over it. So what ended up happening is basically the game commentary audio I recorded using Audacity so I could have it separate from my video. Just kind of, for lack of a better word, is borked. It sounds like it got compressed or stretched or something, like maybe a bit rate didn't line up, and like it's odd because I'm using the same microphone right now, plugged into the same audio interface, plugged into the same USB port, and everything is working fine, and I hear myself fine. And then later in the day, I recorded Mario Odyssey, and I did that in GarageBand on the Mac side of my computer because I spend more time on the Mac side whenever I can. And it worked fine. Like, all of those episodes came out just fine. So, I don't know what happened.
So far, so good.
Hope you know what you're doing.
You bet. Watch this. Transforming now.
Whoa!
Let's do it.
Transformers. So, with any rate, that doesn't affect my Switch recording because so this video is probably coming up, to be honest, after the first Sonic Forces video will be out. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't really figured out how I'm going to do that yet. I am doing this voiceover the day before Forces comes out. So I am super excited, but we'll have to see what happens. It takes, as I've mentioned, forever and a day to upload anything from my home internet. Last night I actually uploaded an episode of Mario, and I did it overnight. So I clicked record at I clicked upload rather, probably about 12:30ish, and then I went to bed, and I woke up this morning, and it wasn't done yet. It was like 7:30. It had been uploading for literally 7 hours, and it still took another half hour. So it ended up taking 7.5 hours to upload one video, which is pretty terrible, to be honest. I did pretty good at taking this boss out really quick this time. I don't know exactly what it was that made it happen so much easier, but I'm not complaining, because this is not a very fun boss. So that's take 2 of Sky Chase. This is the last time I'm ever going to have to play it, thank God.
Tails, we gotta land on the egg carrier.
Oops. We got a problem here.
What now?
I forgot to put in the landing gear.
Whoa!
It's kind of funny because the tornado ends up getting literal robot legs in the next game, so I guess Tails kind of learned his lesson, huh?
Wow, this thing is really huge.
Yes, it is.
No time to gawk, Sonic. We gotta find Amy.
You're right, pal. Let's get busy.
One thing that's really awkward about this game that they've kind of fixed in future video games is the insane amount of time in cutscenes where everyone just sort of
Don't get any ideas, Sonic.
stands there.
You have no idea what this vessel can do.
I do, because I've done this already.
How about I give you a little sample?
Surprise! So, we've got to get through the sky deck again.
Whoa! Hey, it transformed! Did you see that?
How could we not see that?
Now how are we gonna get to the bridge?
I hate it when he doesn't listen to me.
I guess you weren't expecting that, were you? There's only one way to get to me, Sonic, and that's through the sky deck. I doubt if you can make it. Ha ha! I dare you!
Just watch me. Bring it on, Eggman.
Why would he tell him how to do it? Doesn't make any sense. At any rate,
So, this must be the sky deck, huh?
this is the sky deck. And because we're Tails, we can be dirty, dirty cheaters.
Ah!
And we can
Come on, Tails.
fly everywhere. Like this. Except the camera did not like me in this particular try, and
What?
Hey, hey, hey.
it just decided I could die. It was fine. But we're gonna try again.
Ah!
And this time we're not gonna screw up nearly as bad. I kinda kept the camera in an angle I could see. I got my 1 ring. Tails is also, his tails are, they cause damage. They're invincible, so to speak, which is pretty useful. Hop over here, but really what I want to do is take those green rings and then fly over this way. It was deciding to be really weird. I don't know what happened, but it worked. I probably could have skipped that too, but as you can see, I am still totally demolishing. I don't need to go down the steps. I can fly right across. I can fly right across again. And I can actually skip this entire platforming section and land over here and complete the entire portion of Skydeck in just over a minute, which is pretty awesome. I didn't get a whole lot of rings, but it's still pretty awesome. And Sonic is really trying back there.
That wasn't too bad.
We did it. Up to 19 emblems. And we're back.
Yeah! Is that it?
Sonic, we should check out the bridge.
Let's do that. Going up. So now we get to see that whole Gamma cutscene again. Except Tails is the hero.
Sonic! Tails!
Ha! You're a bit late.
Not the birdie! That's a Chaos Emerald! No way!
Be gone, all of you. This is all I really need. Gamma?
What is your wish, Master?
I don't know why they didn't understand that he just wanted the emerald to begin with. Like, I don't know, it seemed obvious.
Get rid of these pests. Give them all you got.
Aye, aye, Master Robotnik.
I'll leave it up to you, Gamma.
So much awkward silence. This is a super easy mission. And there's a lot of like camera panning in these cutscenes, which like you've got to understand when this game came out, like this was like an amazing thing to do. So I think they were kind of milking it.
Please stop, Tails! Move aside, Amy! Get out of the way!
No! This robot is my friend! He helped me! Don't hurt him!
A lot of games at this time, they had pre-rendered cutscenes.
Okay, if you say so, you have your reasons, I guess.
And in-engine is really cool.
Hey, this ship is losing altitude!
Hurry, Tails! Take Amy and get out of here!
Well, what about you?
I'll find Eggman and put a stop to his evil ways.
So like to see this all animated in-game was really something else. Especially with as good as it really looks. Like I know it's not great by modern day standards, and like especially like that's you can see that this is a pre-rendered cutscene because it gives you the black boxes on the edge, but this is all running in engine, which I think is really awesome. And somehow Tails is able to fly Amy down from the sky. I don't know how that works, but because I can only fly for like 10 seconds on my own. So Eggman's going on that way. So this actually ends up taking place also. This was like a really awkward, complete silence. There was no music in the game, just... I wonder if that's like an issue with the mod or something.
That's Eggman! I wonder what happened to Sonic.
I wonder what happened to Sonic. I wonder if it's just like an issue with the mod or the PC version or something.
I'm finished. Chaos was defeated, and now my egg carrier is ruined. No matter. I will destroy Station Square anyway.
This is another one of those in-engine situations where it's so cool.
If that missile is launched...
Ready? Fire!
Things aren't looking so good. Oops.
Oh, no, it was a dud. I can't believe this. I'll go and deal with this myself.
Mwah, mwah.
Oh no! I'd better get to that missile before he detonates it! I see it! I've gotta get it before Eggman!
Yep,
The fate of Station Square depends on me!
you can do it.
Sonic!
So this is like Tails'
I've changed a lot since I started hanging with Sonic. But I can't depend on him forever. I know I can do this by myself. Okay, Eggman, bring it on!
This is sort of Tails' like coming of age story, I guess. I don't know. So here we go. Speed Highway.
You think you can keep up with me?
I think I can actually
Goodbye,
completely
Tails.
outrun you. Though you can't actually hurt him. I just wanted to see like what would happen.
Tails, wait for me.
Why would Tails wait for him? But as you can see, these shortcuts are like stupidly easy to get. Or like, look over here, instead of going all the way over there, why don't I take this path? I love this game. Up and down and all around. Oh man. I'm hoping that Sonic Forces is giving me as much happiness as this game did. I suppose by this point I'll have started already, so we'll know. But that remains to be seen. I am very excited. Alright. So we're getting there already. As you can see, we're like, again, a mile ahead of Eggman. I'm waiting to see if it like tries to catch him up at some point. But we're pretty much there. This is like the only part of Tails' levels that is completely separate from anything Sonic had because of the missile. And we did it. So that's the last action stage of Tails' story. There is one more thing yet to come, though.
That wasn't too bad.
It really wasn't too bad at all. And we're getting there. And it looks like I unlocked a Game Gear game. I don't think I'm going to end up doing the Game Gear games as part of this series. That would be a long time coming if I did. But I guess we'll have to see.
Oh no! It's Robotnik! So you beat me to the missile, you little pest. I will make you all pay for this.
Let's get out of here!
So here's a boss.
You fool. Away, before I make mincemeat out of you.
I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I can do this.
That was like a really dark Eggman voice. And here we have the Egg Walker. So basically, he shoots lots of stuff at you, he walks at you, and your goal is he stomps, you need to hit his foot, and then you need to hit him. That simple. It's cool that they put this boss battle in this area, though. One thing I gotta give props to this game, too, is that they put the boss battles, like, in locations that are actually part of the game. Come on.
Get a load of this!
Bop him.
No way! I can't believe
And a second hit. But yeah, something that Sonic Adventure 2 and pretty much every other Sonic game has done is had like separate boss levels. So now he stomps with both feet at once. Go quick! Oh no! So
Get a load of this. Get a load of
the
this. No way! I can't believe
the cool part of this is like you feel like you're actually part of, like in an area you know, like a part of the world that you're used to. He's dropping bombs everywhere. He's gonna stomp again.
Get a load of this. Get a load of
2 feet, and we got it.
No way! I can't believe this.
I think there's
He's
one or
not gonna
two
get
more
away
hits.
with this.
But like this boss is actually like this boss is Sonic.
Get a load of this. Get a load of this.
He
Get a
stomps
load
3
of
times.
this.
This boss is Sonic would be actually really hard,
I can't.
and we got him. And it's blocking the camera. Thank you very much. That boss would be really hard to play as a Sonic, I think. But of course, as Tails,
Hey!
you just fly everywhere.
You saved the day! You're the best!
I did it all by myself.
So this is actually kind of important because saving Station Square is part of what leads to Sonic Adventure 2's story. It references it because Tails gets given a Chaos Emerald for saving Station Square. Rouge the Bat reads it in a newspaper, and that's part of what ends up happening in the game. I don't know how he gets a Chaos Emerald if we still haven't seen like perfect chaos with all the Chaos Emeralds. Maybe one stays in Station Square. I don't know. And also Station Square gets like wrecked by perfect chaos. So who knows? But this has been Tails' story, and it's been a blast. In the next episode, we're going to start Knuckles' story. And since I've already done it, I can tell you this one's going to go rather quickly. But thank you for watching. It's been Zenith Games. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye.